If you're a recruiter and you spend every single day 3 to 4 hours browsing different job boards, trying to get in touch with those companies, find the contact details, writing email, and all these things, and you're spending pretty much 3 to 4 hours every single day in this process, then today I have a good news for you. If you spend 3 to 4 hours every single day, that is almost 20 hours every single week. So I'm going to save all of your 20 hours today, and then also that will give you like enough time to focus on the real customer relationship buildings and things like that. So you don't have to waste your time just to trying scraping all these job boards and trying to get the contact details and everything. So today's particular scenario, we're going to talk about the Glassdoor. I'll show you like how you can grab the Glassdoor and get the contact details using the clay. If you are not familiar with the clay, I'm going to introduce you today with the clay. And very same things from the scraper. There are many scrapers out there in the market, but one of the most famous one is the Epify. I'm sure if you are already familiar with the Epify, by any chance, if you have no idea about the Epify, you think of a iOS store or the Android store. People all over the world, individual the companies, they create a scraper and they put it in the store so that people like you and me can be benefited from this. So as you can see, they have a different categories starting from social media until all these categories are there. But in our case, we going to use the jobs. So for the jobs, what happens is there are many job scraper, but in our case, we're going to use the Glassdoor. But for me, I don't have to check. I already have tested and you can say the battle tested scraper, because this is what I do for living. I do scraping jobs and the clay building and etc. So I have my scraper. So what we're going to do is you can try a different bunch of scraper and then see what works best for you in terms of price, the features, the proxy, and all these kind of technical things. But without not knowing any of these things, still you can use this. So let's give it a try. Okay, you find the scraper. In my case, I found this one, the Glassdoor job scraper. And let's give it a settings and the data and everything, what do you want to take. For example, we're looking for the software engineer, for example. How many items? I want 15. Why 15? Because so we can finish it fast. We don't have to wait 3 to 5 minutes just to scrape all the data. So maximum item 15. You can give 100, 500. That really doesn't matter. Then you can give country as the United Kingdom. Then if you want to give a location, Manchester, Birmingham, etc. Then you can give the salary setting. If this is something you want, you give the search filters. Here I'm going to give the 3 days. Why 3 days? Because when I'm recording this video, it's a Sunday evening. I highly doubt anyone placed in a job ad yesterday. And what else? And you can see all these things. And now what we can do is we can create a task. Let's create a task. Glassdoor, for example. Okay, YT demo. Glassdoor. Okay, so I just YT demo Glassdoor. They continue. All right, so let me see my task. This is the run already finished. YT demo glass. It's strange. What happened to this one? Okay, let me open this one again. I'm sure then I'll find it. It is still there. I think for some reason it did not save. Anyway, let's run this one so we can save some time here. So you get the idea, right? What needs to be done on this. So you give you all these parameters and everything, and then you can save and start. So let's give it a save and start. And let's see how fast we get our details and everything. I already scraped one before. So if you guys, I think I can continue rest of the video and while it is scraping here. Okay, but anyway, I give the 15 result. I don't think it will take so much time. Anyway, what is next? Once we have all the data from the Glassdoor scraper, we need to enrich them. Now, what is the enrichment? Is getting the contact details for the HR manager, talent acquisition manager, the CEO, CFO, all these things, because you don't have this information in Glassdoor, right? So if I show you a table exactly what kind of information we're looking out here, because we're looking for a company, job title, the location, the website, job board, because I scrape job from, as you can see, from the multiple job boards, and I listed in like last 24 hours. Then I remove the duplicate, remove the recruitment agencies, then I enrich the data, and this is how I hand over to you or the people like you, a recruiter. So then you don't have to waste all this time. But anyway, this is something I do. If you're interested, please get in touch with me. So what we need the company, job title, location, website, job link, the size, the company size, the open job, talent acquisition head, the email, and their LinkedIn ID. So in Glassdoor we don't have all of these. So as you can say, it found like 14 results in last 3 days. 3 days, even though I gave like 15. Yeah, it's 15 found anyway. So how we're going to enrich them? We're going to enrich them using Clay. So if you are not familiar with the Clay, I would say, okay, come to the clay.com and browse their website. You'll have a better understanding what it is. So now I'm going to log in and I'm going to see, like, I'm going to show you like, how it exactly works. So in Clay, what we're going to do is now we're going to import the data that we scrape in the scraper. So for that reason, I'm going to create a workbook and folders. You can create any of these things. So the folder is something like you can have multiple projects inside one folder, and workbook is, as you say, like, this is a workbook is like an Excel sheet. Okay. So we have our workbook. You can click over there. You can rename the workbook. I'm giving like, YT demo Glassdoor, and that's it. I go add and I import the data. I import the data from where? I import the data from the Apify, for example, like import data from the Apify store. Okay. So my account is already connected. It's very simple. Like, if you go to the manage accounts, you just need to give your API key. Where you find the API key? If you come over there, settings and API integration, it's very easy. Just you need to give you this one, the API token, and it will be connected. That's all. That's all exactly you need. Okay, continue. Now it is asking which Apify actor. We're going to select the Apify actor, and then now it is asking, okay, which task? Let me see. Okay, so we have demo Glassdoor. I think this is the one that has 14 or 15 details. But anyway, I can even think all of these things. It really doesn't matter. Okay, then submit, because I created one earlier, so let's not be confused with these things. All right. So this is how it will be when you have it. Oh my God, I think because it's gonna take quite a lot of time, because more than it's like around 150 records. But okay, anyway. So what you need to do is now you need to map this data inside this Clay table. Okay, click one of this record and let's see like what we need. Okay, what we need the job URL for sure. Okay, so add as a column, job URL, the job URL, create column. We need a job title, add as a column, job title. What we need, job labels, job remotes, salary. This demo purpose, company URL. I think we don't need the company URL. Company name. Yes, this is very important. We need the company name. Company name. As you can see, company size is null. It didn't find the company size. Okay. Job industry, I think in this case is not necessary. Yes, a very important one is the company website. Create company website. And of course, job description is important. So we're taking the job description as well. And what else? Posted date, company. Oh, do we have the company LinkedIn here? By any chance? Company LinkedIn follower. So what happens is company. So these are the information we have. So we have quite good amount of information. We have the job description. Okay, but let me just put the company name. Okay, let's put the company name first, then company website, job description, job title, and the job URL. So you remember I said like, now we need the most important things is the talent acquisition details. This is very, very important. So to get the talent acquisition head, we have to, before that, like, we have to find a couple of more things. Okay, what we need to find, okay, we have the company name, we have the company website. We need to find the company LinkedIn URL. So this is from there, we'll find the details from the talent acquisition people or the HR team and everything. All right, so what you need to do is you need to go to action, you need to click on enrichment, and for this purpose, we need to use the AI. I think company name, company website, job description, job title. Okay, let's use the AI, and you need to write that. Okay, you need to find company LinkedIn URL using company name and company website, because these are the information we have, and create separate column for this. All right, so now let Claygen to make our prompt. So we give it as a, like as a source. We need to give it the identifier. An identifier is the company name. Identifier is the company website, like and where available. Okay, so let's generate. So it's Claygen is generating the prompt. So as you can see, all right. So using this company name and everything, we need to find the LinkedIn. Okay, it's saying this. This is a LinkedIn company page. It's in text format. Yes, I can rewrite this one. LinkedIn company URL, for example. Okay. All right. URL. Okay. So you need to define the output also how you want. Okay. So LinkedIn company URL, that's it. Now I'm going to run it. But of course, as you can see, I cannot run 201 rows because it's going to cost me like 200 credit. So I'm going to run only 10. Okay, let's run for the 10. As soon as we find the company LinkedIn URL, we're going to find the people in this company. So it's working over there, and the LinkedIn company URL will populate here. It's still working. All right, as you can see, it started putting the company LinkedIn URL. So we need to give it some time. So now you get the idea, right? Because if you do all these things manually, can you imagine how much time? And as you can see, like we already started getting these things. Okay, meanwhile, let me create like another enrichment so that we can save some time. Now, what we're going to do is we need to find contact at this company. It's called find contacts at company. So let me see if the finish is looks like still is working. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It managed to get the 8. It is saying some inputs missing. I don't know what input is missing. Yes, because the company website is missing. The way I found the company URL, you can find the company website as well. It's the very same technique. You just need to write, give an identifier. This is the company name. Find the company website using this company name, and then AI will do the magic. So it's finished. Now let's find contacted company. Save result here. Okay, now we need to give a company identifier. As you can see, it's written over here that LinkedIn is their preference actually. If you don't have the LinkedIn, you can give website, but this is the reason we had to find the company LinkedIn URL. So I'm giving the company LinkedIn URL as an identifier. Then I'm going to tell them, okay, what I want. You can see job title levels. You can put director, manager, senior, whatever it is, and then you can give the job title keywords. So I'm quickly going to give, for example, HR manager, human resource manager, so where it is human resource. All right, so human resources manager, talent acquisition manager, talent acquisition director, human resource director. Where is this human resource director? Yes. For some reason, I don't know, because they should have the human resource director as well here. Anyway, even if you want to give the, like, for example, CEO, for example, you can give a CEO, just to give you an idea, right? If you want to give a CFO, you can give a CFO as well. All right. Now that we give all the job titles, and you can job title exact keyword match. If this is something you want, you can keep it there. Otherwise, just you can turn it off. And then you can see like in all these other variables are there. So you can play with these variables and you can see what exactly you need. Based on this, you can get the company data. So now I am going to add the fields exactly what we need. We need the name, we need the LinkedIn URL, and we need the official job title. All right. Now again, I'm not going to run 201 because I have to spend quite a lot of credit. So I'm going to run for the 10. Now one last step is remaining only. That's it. So as you have seen, like step-by-step process, I mean how we come here. Now let me show you what we found here. Okay. All right. See, for each of this title, each of this position, I don't know which company it is. They have 109 people they found, but Clay only give us the detail for the 10 people. That's all you need to know. Rest of the technical things, 48 people, 77, 2, 6 people. For some companies, they didn't find anything. Why didn't find it is a matter of investigation, and also you cannot. Clay never claims that they will get the information for all these companies. Like even if it gets contact details for us, like 70-80%, I think we should be happy with this. All right, now that we found the designation, LinkedIn URL, everything, what we need to find their work email. Then our process is finished. So in our work email process, again, we need to use the enrichment, and it's called person work email. As you can see, it's here, person work email. Okay. As you can see, this is the identifier we need to give. It is asking the full name. Our name is the people. Our name is the people. Company domain is the company website. Company name is the company name. Social profile URL is the URL people. As you can see, this is the URL people. All right. So let's run this 10 and see how many contact details we find here. So this is pretty much, guys. And while it is running, let me show you these things again. So as you can see here, what I do, and this is the service I provide to the recruitment agencies. See, I scrape data from the fresh data every morning from all this job portal, which is published in last 24 hours. I remove the duplicates, I remove the recruitment agencies, and then I enrich all this data with this company size, hiring manager, open jobs, etc. And then this is how your table look like. Is everything is ready, including the personalized email. So if this is something you want, please get in touch with me. Meantime, let's see what is our situation right here. All right, so we get the contact email. It is still working. You see, it is called waterfall. You can say technique, system, whatever it is. See, what happens is Clay has the multiple provider listed with them. So Clay run like one at a time. So for example, if they found the contacts here, it's not going to run over there, and then so on, so forth. So what happens is finally, it looks like still is working, but finally we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails out of, and how many we run 10, but 1, 2, 3 was already not there. So this is email found. I think it will come over there now, awaiting callback. So you can say pretty much 70-80% success rate. You put it this way because for the example purpose, I only included 10-15 emails, right? So you put it like if you're putting 200 contacts request, and if you find even 170, 180, that's not bad. But if you are really, I mean, insisting, no, I want every single contract, then again you can go use, then you can use work email as an enrichment, and you will see there are different providers. You can use all of this, and they will bring like the email, desired email ID that you need. Also, you can have the phone number as well. For example, if I type the phone number, see, person mobile phone is also there. Even find mobile phone number also there. So for this email, there is another things I wanted to tell you guys, because this is automatically better. This I'm sorry, the what do you call this? A validator, like there is a validators already built inside this, so you don't have to worry about this. So anyway, so they said for some reason it says like email found here, but no email found, no email found. But I don't know what it is. But it is what it is. As you can see, as I told you, if you get 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contacts out of like 7, 8 requests, I mean it's not that bad. Like I said, if you search 200, even if you get 170, which is amazing, 180, 150, 160 is amazing. But again, I said if you want all of it, you can re-enrich again, like all this, missing fields. So this is a guide, guys. Like next step is the customized email actually to this all these companies. So this is the example I'm going to show you, like how the customized email going to be. For example, this is one of the example that I came across the job description for the senior backend engineer role you are hiring for in London and wanted to reach out directly. And as you can see, this bold area is completely dynamic. So this is something I explain one of my another video is the personalized email, how you personalize email using the clay. Please go and visit my channel. You'll see I explain it detail. Guys, this is how the personalized email look like. So I have another video in the channel. Please go ahead and watch this video how you can personalize all these emails so that the recruiter, that the person who receives your email, they really feel it, that okay, you know about the job requirement, you know pretty much everything inside outside, and that will create like higher chances for you for them to make a reply. Okay, so please go ahead and watch my other video on the channel. And also there is another things, if you have noticed, I wanted to show you here, that it says for every job or the post that we requested, it says it found the multiple people. For example, found 2 people, but by default, as you have seen, it is giving us the 1 option. So if you go there, you'll see there are 2 people. It's saying Katrina is a senior talent acquisition manager. Over there you will see is the Jennifer is the senior vice president human resources. So you might need to reach both of them, right? But as you see in the waterfall scheme, we found the contact details only for the one. So for the second one, I have a separate video on my channel. Please go and watch. I think it called something right to other table. So this video is in my channel. Please go ahead and watch this right to other table and also the personalized video. This is it, guys. If you are a recruiter, if you think you have seen it is something an essential for you for everyday morning, please get in touch with me and my team. We'll create something amazing like this for you. Like you don't have to do any of this nitty gritty, like technical things. We're going to scrape everything. We're going to remove all the duplicates. We're going to enrich it, and then you will find a list like this with the ready-made email. Just you need to press the button. Even you don't need to do this. I have the full automation also in place. So if this is something you're interested, please get in touch with me, and my team will try our best to serve you like as much as you can. So thank you so much, guys, and see you in some other video. Take care. Bye.